Hey everyone, it is Tim from KDA Tech Solutions. Hope everybody's doing great. So, in recent cybersecurity news, organizations around the world are being warned about a new wave of attacks targeting vulnerabilities in FortiGate firewalls, which are devices made by Fortinet. Now, these attacks are allowing cybercriminals to gain unauthorized access of corporate networks, especially in environments that rely heavily on firewalls being their primary line of defense. So firewalls are supposed to act as the security gatekeepers of your network. They inspect incoming and outgoing traffic and block malicious activity. But when the attackers discover a vulnerability in the deployed firewalls, it can quickly become a high value target. In the latest attack wave, threat actors have been exploiting previously disclosed vulnerabilities in certain FortiGate devices. And once exploited, the attacker can bypass authentication controls and gain administrative level access to the firewall itself. But from there, they can create any type of hidden accounts, modify configurations, or establish persistent backdoors that allow them to return later, even after patches are applied. So what makes this particularly concerning is that firewalls sit on the edge of your network. And if attackers compromise it, they can potentially monitor traffic, move laterally into internal systems, steal sensitive data without even being detected. So security researchers have also observed that attackers target organizations that either have not patched their FortiGate devices or they're running outdated firmware versions. And in many cases, vulnerabilities have already been disclosed and fixed, but organizations simply have not applied the updates yet. And on average, vulnerabilities used in exploits have had patches available for over a year. This highlights a very critical lesson in cybersecurity. Patch management is essential for every organization. Even the most advanced security tool can become a liability if they're not properly maintained. So, what can you do as an organization if you have Fortinet devices? Well, first of all, ensure that all your Fortinet devices or FortiGate devices are updated to the latest firmware versions recommended by Fortinet. Second, review firewall logs as well as administrative access records for any unusual activity. Third, enable multi-factor authentication for management access whenever possible. And finally, conduct regular vulnerability assessments to identify exposed services before the attackers do. So here's the reality. Cyber criminals often target security infrastructure like firewalls, VPN, and remote access tools because compromising them can unlock the entire network. So staying ahead requires proactive monitoring, timely patching, and layering security defenses. For businesses relying on FortiGate devices, now's the time to verify your systems are secure before the attackers take advantage of the opportunity. So I hope you got a lot of good information out of this vlog. And remember, knowledge is power. Stay smart and keep learning. This is Tim from KDA Tech Solutions. Everybody have a great day.